Okay, so we're still in Santorini. This is our last full day here. I still never made it to the Blue Domes. We're gonna try and do that now. I'm sorry that I waited so long to do it and didn't do it earlier, because today is kind of breezy, cloudy, and cold. So, and as you can see, I don't have no sleeves on. And I had to come and wash my comfort travel sweatsuit. That's the only coat I got. But I'm gonna try and get up to them Blue Domes. I was planning on going back to the red sand beach, because I was gonna release my drone and have my drone circle around. It's too cold for that. It's too cold. I waited too late. Sorry. I was at the red sand beach yesterday. I took some pictures over there. Wasn't all of the pictures that I wanted to take, because as you know, somebody don't know how to take pictures of other people. Now his pictures came out really, really good, but mine, you got the back of my head. I mean, it's like I'm cheesing, and then as soon as I turn around and do something, then he take the picture. So it ain't no good pictures of me. There's a couple of pictures of us. It had a path that went down to the red sand beach, but it didn't look stable to me, and I wasn't gonna risk my life for some red sand. I seen it. That's all that needs to be done. I don't need to risk my life for no red sand. So we didn't go down there. But soon as I was gonna release my drone yesterday, some Oriental people took over the little corner and released their drone. So I was like, well, since they all up here, because you know, I don't want to stereotype, but they got a tendency of being in landmark places and taking pictures, and they take their pictures and then they stand in the same spot they took the pictures in, so you can't take pictures there, and they review the pictures that they just took, and they hog up the space. So when they all went up to the top of the cliff, I was like, well, good, I can go down to the bottom of the cliff and take some pictures down there while they all up here. They did that in Egypt too. I mean, I hate the stereotype, but getting on my nerve. Anyway, my clothes is dry. I'm gonna give y'all a review on Santorini. I liked the hotel, Lilium Hotel. We got the superior room with the private hot tub, the view. Oh my God. Now I know it was a little on the pricey side, but oh my God, that had to be the best hotel for the views. Oh my God. What else? The Black Beach. I love the Black Beach, but I will say that the sand is kind of like quicksand. You kind of sink, and you don't know when it's gonna stop sinking. I thought I was on top of water for a minute there. I said, is this floating on top of water? Because my foot is going down. But it's not soft to walk on if you got tender feet like me. I got some tender feet. So it wasn't that soft to walk on until you got closer to the water where it's more finer. But I love both Black Beaches. We went to both Black Beaches, Carissa, and I think the other one was called, what was that other Black Beach called? Karima? Something like that. It was some, I can't remember the name of it. It's something like Karima or something. Where did I see I thought I saw a map of could have told you the name of that beach. I know it started with a K. Anyway, and then you know, the way we say things and the way they say things is totally different anyway, because I was saying Chania about Crete, I was saying Chania, and it's pronounced Hanya. So, and then I was saying Oya, and it's Ia. O-I-A. Oya. It's pronounced Ia. Anyway, so we're going to go up to the Blue Domes, and I just figured I'm going to just take off my jacket when I get up there. We walked to some Blue Domes in right above Thea. I forgot what that's called. And we were on the other side of it. I thought those was the Blue Domes. Found out that wasn't even the Blue Domes that's in all of the pictures. The Blue Domes that was in all of the pictures is in EI. So there's no signs to get you there. So I'm going to give y'all the GPS coordinates to get there, because a couple of people on YouTube made videos on how to get there, and it's just them zoom, 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 zoom. No, that ain't gonna work for me. You need to tell me the name of the store that I need to turn left, and the store I need to turn right, what I'm looking for, you know, that's the way it is. So, anyway, but I'ma probably just add that in the comments. Now, as far as another thing that y'all should know about is driving in Santorini. All of the streets are windy, hilly, and there's really no way to see us. A lot of blind spots. I mean, it's like everywhere you go, you can't see oncoming traffic. So I'm gonna tell you, be careful when you're driving and you're on the passenger side. If you're the passenger, you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be squeezing your butt cheeks together, because on the side of you is just straight cliff, rocks and straight down cliff, and the roads are real narrow. So when oncoming traffic is coming, I would suggest you stop and let them pass. Some people don't do that. And another thing is, they'll be right on your tail. Let them go past you. Don't be trying to rush to death. Let them go past you. What they gonna do? Whoop your butt? They think you driving too slow? Let them go past you, because it's not worth the risk. A lot of these roads, like I said, are windy, curvy. You can't see what's on the other side. You ride right on the side of a mountain, and you don't know what's coming this way. Some places got mirrors where you can kind of like see the traffic that's coming, but by the time you see that mirror, it's too late. So I'm gonna give you that warning too. In an earlier video, I told you about the laundromat. I don't know if y'all care about the laundromat, but laundry here is expensive. But their machines dispense out the detergent and stuff, so you ain't got to go around looking for detergent nowhere, because their stores are not like American stores. You can't get everything in one stop. You know, in America you can get laundry detergent at the gas station. So here we had to go to a big grocery store, which I think it's only one here, but we had to go to a big grocery store to find a face towel. They didn't have face towels. They used hand towels for face towels. And then here they don't do this is the thing. They tell you don't put the toilet paper in the toilet and have a little trash can next to the toilet, but yet and still there's no bidet. There is no bidet. So if you got to do number 2, you putting that in a trash can. Now, they come and get the trash every day, but dang, I sure hate to work here. But in any case, yeah, they don't want you to put toilet paper in the trash, and they don't have bidets. What else? What else about this place? Orange juice was phenomenal. The food here is pretty good in Greece in general. It's pretty good. It's better than every other country I've been to. And I've been to a lot. But the food here has been the best so far. That orange juice is phenomenal. I say it's the best orange juice I've ever had in my life. But what else should they know about Santorini? But that's by choice. I mean, when you're going through Fira and you like doing the sights.
All of these beaches, there's a lot of walking to the beaches. And I'm talking about up Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
Bring your walking shoes.
But when we say bring your walking shoes, we mean something with a thick sole on the bottom of it, because all these rocks. Wait a minute. Let me tell you about these little ugly shoes I got from Skechers. I wanted some sandals, yet and still I love my Skechers. So Skechers has these sandals, and they basically look like plastic. But they got these Skechers. The sole on them, I felt like I was wearing platform shoes. But let me tell you, I did not feel a single rock. Do you hear me? I was able to wear them shoes and go up and down mountains, rock climbing mountains, to get to the tops of hills and cliffs. And them shoes was comfortable as I don't know what. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of them shoes, because I'm pretty sure I didn't take no pictures since I'm doing selfies by myself. There was no full length picture of me with them shoes on. But I'm gonna show y'all a picture of them shoes. But get you some shoes with some good soles on them that you can't really feel rocks sharp. These are sharp rocks. These are not just pebbles and what they say cobblestones. No. These is volcano leftovers, rocks that's left over from volcanoes. So these suckers got sharp tips. You can stab somebody, shank somebody with these, pick it up and just shank them, because they sharp. So you better get you some shoes with a thick sole. There is a lot of walking. We never did count our steps on that one day when we was looking for them blue domes. We was walking for 3.5 hours up and down hills, mainly up.
36,000.
Was it? It was not 36,000.
54,000.
But we did a lot of steps that day. I'm gonna have to figure out how many steps we did that day. I'm gonna have to go and look at the history. But yeah, if you're not a walker and if you handicap and need a wheelchair, Greece is not the country for you. Because even the Acropolis, we was looking at how you gotta walk up to the Acropolis. We were looking around, there was no elevators, no nothing for handicapped people. So y'all just gonna have to sit at the bottom of the hill and just wish you was up there. And you sure can't fly no drone around no landmarks like that. They even told me I couldn't fly my drone around them blue domes. It's windy today, so. And then we're leaving tomorrow afternoon to go to Zakynthos. So, as I like to say, now, another thing. I keep trying, I try to remember all of the tips before I close this video out. And another one of them tips is, all of these buildings are lily white. They are lily white. And that sun beaming on them lily white buildings, if you ain't got a good pair of Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles glasses, you gonna mess up your eyesight, and this sucker gonna run into some stuff or fall off a cliff because you can't see, because the sun beaming on them white buildings will blind you something silly. So bring you a good pair of sunglasses, not no lightly, rose colored sunglasses. I mean some dark NWA F the police type glasses. I'm saying dark glasses. You need some dark glasses. Anyway, Is there anything else we need to say? Oh, and the food. The food at the hotel, the salad was $19. What did I have that first night? That was like some kind of chicken skewer. It was one skewer and a fourth a cup of lime rice with 2 asparagus strips, and that was $23. So keep in mind these prices. We did find Domino's Pizza. It advertised $9 for a pizza, but that miraculously turned into $16. But as far as these, we went to the Atlantis Museum. What was the name of that place? It was the Lost Atlantis. The whole thing maybe lasted 20 minutes. It cost what, $28 for both of us. And if you would have got the tickets on Get Your Guide or one of them, it would have been $28 per ticket. $24.50 per ticket, but it was $28 for 2. But it's 9D. It's worth it. I mean, I like the little myth. It made sense that Santorini is actually Atlantis, because then they show you basically the history of Santorini going in, the volcano that's in front of the view from our room of the volcano. They showed how it erupted and the reason why Santorini is not all one island and how it. Anyway, I think I posted that already. But anyway, that's one of the things that we did. Like I said, we went to both. We couldn't get to the white sand beach because the only way to get to the white sand beach is by boat. And in order to get to the beach, you got to jump off the boat and swim to it. I ain't got that kind of endurance. So no, we wasn't gonna do that. And then while we were there, they got some boat cruises that go from the black beach to the red beach to the white beach. Let me tell you, we were standing there taking pictures and boats was coming and going. So when they say they're going to these beaches, baby, they are going to these beaches just long enough for you to take a picture of it and they out. On to the next one. So them little excursions that be talking about, oh, we gonna cruise to this beach, this beach, this beach. You thinking you finna get off, lay on the beach, play in the water. No, you are not. No, you are not. And yesterday was pretty hot. Even though it was only 64 degrees, it was pretty hot. So I could just imagine what this place is like in 90 degrees. But it's supposed to be 65 degrees today and it's cold as all outdoors. So I don't know who the meteorologist is here because something ain't right. Anyway, a lot of buses here. And these buses is hogging the road. You know how we do it. If you got it, take it. So a lot of these places are a lot of these buses and mopeds and people that live here, they hogging the road. So you better, like I said, watch your face when it comes to the dang traffic. Any case, I think that's about it as far as Santorini goes. You gonna get that stuff out of the dryer?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I done made this sucker a 19-minute video of just me rambling on and on and on about my experience here in Santorini. So on to the next one, Zakynthos, and then we go to Athens for a week. We're gonna spend a week in Zakynthos and then a week in Athens. So, all right, peace out. I done made it all the way to 20 minutes. So anyway, like I said, okay.